which means they are allowed weekend furloughs.
That thing?
They're just doing jail as a day job. And while good boy Petrov had...
It's gonna be so good.
Unorthodox
So
actions. Unorthodox intros.
Guys, we are back again. I'm not gonna
Welcome
do it so
back,
close
guys.
this time. I'm just gonna be like here. We're back again in Studio 4. This is the Unorthodox reaction. You have clicked onto our YouTube. Thank you for checking in with us. This time we are reacting to
Internet historian, aka Incognito mode.
Incognito mode.
And it is the Swedish job Sundance reading. I don't know why. I don't even know. I just kind of flowed in it, but
Great accent,
oh,
mate.
look, check out the Hollow Knight shirt I just got it today.
He's wearing it for 4
Pretty
weeks
dope.
now. You can't tell them you got it today
I just got it today.
because you watched it.
I got it today. I just wanted to show you so I have a record of it looking pristine before I start freaking washing it. And
Guys,
it
make
fades
sure you
out.
sign up to my Patreon and my OnlyFans.
Anyways,
Step
without further
away.
ado, let's get right into it.
Dramatized, the following is a true story. Stockholm, December 22nd, 2000. Gentlemen, the Swedish National Museum. 90,000 square feet of priceless artwork. Only 2 roads in and out. The police will be ready. Walking away with the goods won't be easy.
Smeeto.
Smash and grab job, huh?
Not quite. First things first, a distraction. At exactly 4:55 p.m., 5 minutes before the museum closes, we blow up 2 cars outside the Grand Hotel and the Strand. Naturally, fire trucks and police will be dispatched.
What about the guards in the building?
Only one. And he'll be busy ushering everyone to leave. Now, we get ourselves armed and approach. Meanwhile, 2 of us are already inside waiting for the signal. Once you hear those explosions, put on your balaclavas and take out guns.
Get on the floor. Don't move. So the standard disarm the guards and get everyone on the floor.
That's right. Then one of you stay in the lobby while the other 2 make your way upstairs and into the gallery. Now remember, gentlemen, no browsing. We're here for 3 paintings in particular. Conversation with the Gardener and Young Parisian by Renoir.
Bro,
and
these
Self-Portrait
painting
by
names are
Rembrandt.
funny.
So how do we crack the safe?
There is no safe. No security cameras or alarms either. Wire cutters are all we need.
Amateur.
I was gonna say, where are you rubbing? Like, it didn't take you to like freaking store this at all.
Bag the goods and bust out the front door.
And we're just supposed to walk out of there with the 3 paintings and not get stopped?
Yep,
Won't take the police long to catch up.
that's what I'm counting on. A little surprise I prepared earlier.
Oh,
And from there, it's an easy walk to the docks where we've got a boat ready.
Wait,
this is the guy from LA Noir. What are you doing?
it's no the right at the bottom, innit?
And from there, it's
Oh.
an easy walk to the docks where we've got a boat ready. We skim around the waterfront and down the labyrinthine canals of Stockholm and make a beeline for Malar Lake. Then we dock in a quiet area and make it on foot back to the road.
Let me guess, you already have a car waiting.
Of course.
Of course.
We drive back to the city.
Of course.
Get back to HQ, paintings in hand. And congratulations, boys. We've just robbed the Swedish National Museum for an estimated $30 million.
Not bad.
Yeah, but where are you gonna sell it?
And that's exactly
Black
what we
market.
played out.
Tough
The next
gig.
day, the police had cleaned up the torched cars, and they were questioning staff, getting any clues
The LA Noir
about the
character
suspects.
guy.
They didn't have any faces. They didn't have any DNA evidence. It was a professional job, and there was very little to go on. Until someone came forward.
Policien.
A witness. An old man. I was working on the river when I saw 3 lads speed off out of the area in an orange boat. Did you get a good look at
Why orange though? That's like
You know, but they seemed
attracting
suspicious,
attention.
So I followed him right through the canals into the Malar. Aye, and right to the shore where they parked their vessel and abandoned it. It's very Swedish. Can you show us where on the map? Aye. So the police sent out a couple of cars and found the boat. Here it is.
Why didn't they like
Nothing
torture or
inside.
anything?
No paintings, detective. Damn. What about the
Fingerprints.
Nothing, sir. Well, I guess the only thing we can do is put out a picture of the boat and ask the public for help. So they published pictures of the boat in the local newspaper and asked people to come forward with information. The next day. Oh, it's my boat. The boat owner paid the police a visit. I'm Pa Lundmark, and that's my boat. What happened? We'll ask the question. Well, I just sold the thing last week to 3 chaps who looked a bit suspect. Did you get their names? Afraid not, sorry. Although, when I sold the boat to them, they asked if they could use my trailer to transport it. And? Well, I said yes, but only if they gave me their phone number for safety. Well, have you still got it? Yep, here it is. I wrote
Don't
on
tell
the
me
back of the
it's an
receipt.
actual phone
And
number.
this is where everything unraveled for the thieves. Because despite all of this Ocean's 11 style bullshit, they had used their
Oh
regular
my
phone number.
god. Vanderbilt, man, what's wrong with you?
So police looked up the number and everyone they had called. We've got a match. The number was connected to a gang of petty thieves. They were not big-time criminals. They had done small stuff like car thefts, drug peddling. and so
Well,
on.
everybody gotta
They
go
were
big
not
time
criminal
sometime.
masterminds. This thread of evidence led to 2 men serving sentences in a minimum security prison 10 miles from Stockholm. A
Interesting.
Russian named Alexander Petrov and a Swedish national named Stefan Nordstrom. But wait, these men were behind bars. They have an airtight alibi, right? Well,
Alas.
turns out they are considered low-risk prisoners, which means they are allowed weekend furloughs. Essentially,
That thing?
they're just doing jail as a day job. And while good boy Petrov had
That was really good. How'd you go to prison as a day job?
Hey, yo.
You got work tomorrow?
I gotta go to prison, man.
Ah, it's an all day shift as well, 24
I
hours.
got 24 hours. Yo, I got 2 back-to-back 24 hours.
I'm not gonna be back by Saturday, man.
I'm not back till Friday night.
Brutal
You
out here.
back Saturday? I'm back Friday night, boy. Hey, we going hard in town, though.
Oh, God.
That's hilarious. But it's when prisoners allowed to leave prison and then return. Oh my god.
essentially, they're just doing jail as a day job.
Clocking in and
While
out.
good boy Petrov had returned from his weekend away. Nordstrom had not. So police went to work searching Nordstrom's empty cell. Aha!
No, they're not gonna find a painting.
Nordstrom had been doing a bit of light reading. Collections of newspaper clippings from past art heists. Very subtle. On top of that, Nordstrom had reportedly been visiting a bunch of auction houses in the area. They were clearly the painting bandits.
Yeah, but
Here's the thing about art
There's no
theory.
concrete
It's a
proof.
difficult game.
Yeah.
Unlike jewellery or other valuable goods, you can't just offload these anywhere.
yeah,
You
exactly.
need a buyer who has a lot of cash and is willing to take a huge risk themselves. Possession of stolen property is a crime, and they wouldn't be allowed to keep the paintings if word ever got out. So essentially,
See?
What are you talking about?
If people find out, they can't be allowed to keep the painting
Yeah,
because it's still theft.
it's not a country. If a country finds out,
No, theft.
Yeah, but countries aren't gonna fight countries.
It's theft.
Yeah, countries aren't gonna fight countries.
It's a universal rule.
Oh, they're gonna take that out of context when I say countries aren't gonna fight countries.
$30 million in unsellable goods.
Obviously.
For now.
How are you gonna sell it? That's what I was gonna say.
So, what do we do?
Oh, we could sell it to a billionaire in China.
Okay, do you know any?
No.
No.
Yeah, I thought so. So shut the fuck up and think of something better.
Why don't we just ransom it back to the museum?
Really?
The worst idea in the world.
I mean, if they did it right, it wouldn't be a bad idea.
What,
but I don't
ransom it
really see
back
the
to
museum
How would you ransom it back to a museum?
just be like, give us this money or we burn the painting. Or give us this money or you never see the painting
These
again.
idiots that will use their real numbers and just get arrested.
I mean, they did a good
And
job
the museum's not
stealing.
gonna do that because they'll just arrest them.
That's what I said, if they did it right. Because if they cover the tracks and the museum can't track them, then they have no other choice but to either like say yes or no.
Everyone's gonna get onto them.
Yeah.
Because once they find out who you are, it's peak.
Well, it's not. They're not gonna freaking walk up in the museum like, "Hey, I was the one that stole the painting, by the way, and
But if
I
you
want
call
money."
the museum, they're tracing the call straight away. Within 2
Then
minutes, they
they
know
are like,
where you're calling
reroute the
from.
call. Like, you need to hire like a hacker to
They're
like,
doing
reroute
prison
calls.
day jobs, bro. Prison is their day job. They don't have enough hours in their
Part
day.
time is also a good gig, okay?
No, they don't have enough time in the day to do that.
But they have.
They're not the
weekends,
professor.
bro.
They're not the
Weekends.
professor.
And you ever had a weekend job? That's still a lot of time.
December 28th, 2000. 6 days after the robbery. Petrov's lawyer approaches the police station. Hello. Yes, hello. I am here on behalf of my client and acting as an intermediary. We have your paintings.
Is he allowed to? Can they arrest him?
I am here to negotiate it safely to your return for a modest sum. Interesting tact. This is, of course, completely illegal.
Yeah, I was gonna
Can't just
say.
negotiate ransoms for their clients. Got any proof you have the paintings? Right here. The attorney then revealed hostage-style photos of the stolen art, complete with that day's newspaper. Right. So who are these clients of yours? Can't
Hey,
say.
confidential.
Lawyer-client confidentiality at all. Right. Well, let me just have a chat with my supervisor.
They're just gonna arrest them.
Arrest him!
But there was no way they were going to pay a ransom when they could simply catch the guys. So instead, they stalled and placed a surveillance team on Petrov for the next time he met with his attorney. A couple of days later, that meeting took place. And surprise, surprise.
Who was
How
this?
could you go? No, how can you go from being so smart to robbing 30 million
Well,
to
clearly
be
they
completely
wasn't
idiot?
smart because you could see it read in the newspapers of like, so I'm guessing they probably copied someone else's
Yeah, but still.
art job or like someone else's ML and
They're
did
being
it, but
so
obviously
dumb.
they didn't really like do well on the background prep, so they clearly
Just
didn't think it through. And my question is, who's this attorney that is dumb, like that was smart enough, first of all, to pass law school and dumb enough to not realize freaking ransoming,
illegal.
like acting as a freaking mediator for a ransom is illegal.
illegal idiot.
Surprise. They're not alone. Nordstrom had turned up as well. Wait for it.
See you soon. Take care.
Now, go, go, go. The police moved in on Nordstrom.
What the? No, I'm innocent.
Sorry for the judge. What do we have here?
Those aren't
Burglar
mine.
King.
In a moment of sheer genius, Nordstrom had decided to bring with him a bag filled with Polaroids of
Oh
the
my
stolen
God.
paintings. Is this how you get your kicks? I'm gonna be sick. Get these to the lab. Later, the lab found Petrov's fingerprints all over the Polaroids. With this evidence, they obtained a warrant to raid a cellar that the gang frequented. Look everywhere. They may have left the subtlest of clues. Anything that can even give us a scrap of... Detective, here's a date book literally showing all of the details of the heist,
Oh my
including all
God.
of the co-conspirators. Nice work, Detective. Thanks, Detective. Hey, do you know what time it is? Is it... It's time for a montage. In all, police arrested and charged 13 for the heist.
Oh.
Nordstrom received 6.5 years. Petrov received 8.
Spieß.
3 others were given between 2 and 4 years for accessory.
Dang.
3 more men received sentences for up to 4 years for receiving stolen goods. And 5 more were accused and subsequently acquitted. One of them included Petrov's criminal lawyer, who was charged for accessory to attempted extortion for his involvement in putting forward the...
I mean, it seemed like he was at least decent enough to get himself out of prison.
He's a joke, man. He's in prison.
No, he was, was it? I don't know what he said.
Well, we got the bad guys. But there was a problem. They hadn't recovered any
The art.
of the paintings. They had searched the cellar top to bottom, the homes of the criminals. They had questioned all of them, and no one was giving up the goods.
Smart.
Yeah, because they'll still have it when they get back out. But then they could turn into a freaking Liam Neeson style, or like a, what's his name? The mechanic guy. Jason Statham style freaking movie in which one of them goes off haywire to betray them so he can keep all 3 paintings and starts killing off the rest of them.
Once they will get out. No, because they tried to kill him.
Yeah.
Is it, honey? Is it the paintings again?
I just can't stop thinking about it.
I love this so much.
Just come back to bed.
No. I think I'll go for a walk.
Modern Art Gallery. Single young person.
Couldn't sleep either. No time. Rumors are circulating that Renoir's The Conversation is going up for sale.
Oh.
Drop me in, detective. I just have to get suited up. You're gonna need something a little less official. We're going
Undercover.
Down under.
ad time. Okay, quick hypothetical.
Oh.
Let's say you were single, and I
She's
also
nice.
happened to be single, and we were browsing the web together, right?
Oh.
And then you said, "Oh, let's go on this website." Would you let me use NordVPN? Okay, no, I'm just kidding. I'm not being serious. Although you're drowning, right? And I rescue you, and you don't have a boyfriend, and I'm like, oh no, I have to give you mouth to mouth or you'll die, right? You'll die. And I don't know how. And I want to Google it. But I'm worried about my data falling into the wrong hands. Could I use NordVPN? No, wait.
My wrists are
Okay,
not
we're in
flexible
the
at all,
forest,
freaking
and we're
hell.
like walking together. But not too close.
It's the right one.
Yeah. And a snake bites you. Oh my god. And I have to suck out the poison. But then I remember watching this documentary, right? And it was on like snake bites and stuff. And I'm gonna watch it again and I'm gonna save your life. Oh my god, it's region locked. Do you mind if I
Just a little bit.
not even for 70% off?
Just a little
No,
bit, you know.
I'm just messing with you. I'm just messing. Could you imagine though if I use NordVPN right now? I'm not gonna use it right now. I'm not. It's dumb. But like, no one's around. If I was to use NordVPN, no one would know. No, wait, where are you going? Wait. NordVPN lets you use 6 devices on one account. You can use one of mine. Your boyfriend won't know.
Yeah,
Watch this.
did
I
it.
just type in nordvpn.com/incognito and I get 70% off a 3-year.
That's
This is a really good ad.
Yeah,
I can treat you better and keep your data safe with NordVPN.
NordVPN.
If you had Nord,
Hey, I need to call the police. Let me use NordVPN.
Wouldn't have happened if you got NordVPN.
yo, they're paying the right man for this adverts. They are paying the right man for these adverts.
Deep undercover.
Swedish police set up an undercover agent to infiltrate the ring and to buy the Renoir. The detective would be posing as a representative for an interested buyer who was standing by. But they'd need confirmation that the painting was the real deal. That's him. Art thief?
Yes. Are you the buyer?
That's me. I represent a very wealthy and very interested client. But of course, before we can start negotiating, I need to know that we're talking about the real deal.
All right, mate. Come with me.
The undercover agent followed one of the men into the bathroom.
Okay.
Weird, but okay.
That's quite something.
Come on.
Come on,
I'll
then.
be very pleased.
Okay. What do you say to 200k?
That sounds acceptable. In fact, it's quite low.
That was like, do you know how much it's worth?
Paid a lot more even.
Whoa. Fantastic. Yes. Hey, get in.
They both washed their hands and exited the cafe. Seconds later, police
Just get arrested.
around the corner, sirens blazing. Sorry, fellas, it was me the whole time.
Who?
Oh, right, we've never met.
Yeah, I was like,
Boys.
You fucking mug. Fuck you. I'm gonna fucking take you down to Chinatown.
Partially.
they got
They
one
had retrieved
painting.
one of the
I was gonna
3
say.
members, and they had a bunch of new leads. The cops rounded up even more members of the gang, among them Alexander Sasha Lindgren and an Iraqi, Baha Kadhum, as well as 3 of his brothers. Now, remember these lads, we'll be coming back to them. But even though they rounded up all these guys, only one man would have charges against him that would stick. The rest walked. And there were still 2 pieces of art out there.
But it's so crazy that paintings are watched this worth this much.
Yeah. The LA job. Right, ridiculous, isn't it?
Facts.
Los Angeles, 4.5 years later.
Bro, this is a long time
almost
to be
free.
working this case.
The FBI are working on a routine.
Almost, they are free. Some of them are free.
Yeah.
It was like some of them only got 4 years.
Bust with some Bulgarians. Nothing too out of the ordinary. Until they heard something unusual.
Yeah, so we've got Renoir's young Parisian for sale.
Is that code for something? Human trafficking. Chief, I believe it's that painting that was stolen from the Swedish National Museum a few years back.
Yeah, we want to get it out of the city.
Sounds like it's going to be on the move soon. No one's going to take our credit. We're the FBI, damn it. Infallible. Pillars of competence.
Oh.
So they ramped up surveillance.
Dang, you wrong for that.
Intercepted a call from one of the gang's higher-ups. Boris Kostov. It's time for a good old-fashioned stakeout. The FBI waited outside Kostov's home until they saw him load up a small, painting-sized package into his car's trunk.
Yeah, we got it.
Wow.
Careful, should be 8 pairs of rips.
We're going in. Get down, get the fuck down. The FBI swarmed. Kostov surrendered. We've got it, Captain.
And I feel like you should have confirmed it
FBI
first, but
wins again. So they opened the bag and found dry cleaning. Yes, really.
dang.
Shit.
Yeah.
Arrest him anyway, boys. So they pull Kostov in.
Woo.
I'll be good cop, and you also be the good cop. People like it when you're nice. Good thinking, Captain. Look, here's the thing. You surprised us with the laundry. Those whites. Very white, by the way. I'd like to know who you use. But the thing is, we've been telling you for months, and we know about the drugs. And that's the bigger deal anyway.
Oh yeah, you got any evidence?
Yeah, all of this. The overwhelming amount of evidence means Kostov is definitely going to be found
For
guilty,
life.
and that means possibly 30 years in
I mean, it's
prison.
not life, but it's still a
At his
long
age,
ass time.
This is effectively a life sentence.
Mm.
In a corner, Kostov broke.
Yeah, alright. Alright, I know where your paintings are. I want a deal.
Kostov agreed to assist the police. Good choice. Now take us to the paintings. Kostov led the police to a local pawn shop.
Down here.
As they entered the basement, Kostov pointed to an art folio leaning against the wall, wrapped in towels and a grocery bag.
Surely not.
They unraveled it, and surely enough,
Oh my god, it's just been chilling in a pawn shop's basement. It's like, oh my, I would be so mad if I was there when I found out. Yeah, but still, it's not even like it's been in the vault or like in good condition or
they wouldn't never know.
in a safe place. It's just, not even them knowing. It's just like it wasn't stored right. Like it could have been damaged or anything like that.
Hey, it's not their money.
Too. Bingo. 2 out of 3. The only one remaining was the Rembrandt. However,
That's
with
a little
Kostov
scam.
massive, authorities now had a way to find it. Give me the other painting, Kostov.
I don't.
Spanked you.
Yeah, okay. I got contacts in
Wait, no, that one was correct. Say that again.
I know people in Sweden who know where it is.
So it's not here in LA?
No, it's back in Stockholm.
I think it's a
bastards.
thing out of the
How do we
country.
know you're telling the truth?
Smog it there, isn't it?
Reflex.
That's okay. Because.
Yes?
Because.
Yeah?
Because the person who has it
Yes?
is my own son.
Oh.
Alexander Sasha.
Ah.
Oh my god.
The ex-suspect.
I know, right? Kostov was willing to incriminate his own son to avoid jail time.
Dang. Can't blame him.
Back to Sweden.
Son's got more years to lose.
In Stockholm, the son, Lindgren, was being pressured by his associates Baha and Dea Kadham. Those are the guys from before, by the way.
Yes.
To sell off the Rembrandt. It's been almost 5 years, dude. Are you gonna sell this thing or not?
Well,
He's been chilling
I do
in his
enjoy
room.
looking at it, but I suppose you're right.
The FBI makes a call. Sweden, my man, I got a tip for you. I can't understand you. Speak English. Put someone on the line who does. Okay, thanks. Hello? English? Hello? Okay, cool. We have a tip for you. The FBI tells Swedish authorities to put surveillance on Lindgren and the Kadhams. Lindgren, unaware that his father had betrayed him, would be caught up in the sting. The stage was set. But if they were going to pull this off, they would need to call in their top dog. Part scholar, part daredevil. Alright, I have no idea why he's written this way in all the articles, but we're going to go with it. The king of the sting. The defender of Darling.
Hey, Chavez!
Half scholar, half daredevil. And 100% man. With an alignment of chaotic good. He'll teach you about the classics. Then he'll teach you to make love. Robert K. Whitney.
The final showdown. Boss fight climax ending.
Part 5. Copenhagen. September 15th,
Copenhagen.
2005. The meeting had been arranged. The Kadham brothers are on a train from Stockholm, secretly followed by police the whole way. And as they sit in their seats, in the hand of one of the brothers is held a small, painting-sized parcel.
But maybe confirm it first this time.
They would have had the brothers red-handed. But that wouldn't be enough. It would be a simple possession of stolen goods charge, and the police wanted to catch them in the act of selling the painting. So they stood by. Kostov and Whitman arrived at the Scandic Hotel.
I mean, it's not evil. They just want them to get life sentence or the maximum sentence.
Oh, hello. Hey guys.
They said in Swedish.
You guys grab lunch first?
No, let's just get this over with.
Okay, come with me.
Come on, son. Let's throw the old football around. But Dad, come on, son. Dad, I'm doing it. I'm doing it. I'm proud of you, boy.
I betrayed him.
Kadham up to his room. The room had been thoroughly bugged in preparation.
I hope you like Swedish Corona.
Nice. I'm gonna have to count it though.
No problem.
Whitman knew he had it. He could see the look in Cadhum's eyes as he greedily counted the money.
But
you guys had like a good trip out?
don't make conversation. You're gonna say something you're not supposed to.
Any good movies lately? You know, there's a delightful restaurant down.
It's very hard to count when you keep talking. Okay. All right, and that's 200,000.
Amazing. 5 years of holding on to this painting, seeing all his buddies go to jail. For 200 grand, it would all be worth it.
No, it won't. 200? Are you? I would be freaking.
They were gonna sell 3 paintings worth 30 million for 600k.
Oh my god. I'll be, bro. They went through all that effort for 600k instead of like
They
30
should
mil.
have tried to rob a bank instead.
Fact.
Straight cash.
Or like literally, they could have just hit up any jewelry store, grab one item, and it probably would have covered it.
And it would be over.
Well, we got a deal.
Baha then stood up and
High
left
end.
the room with the cash.
And the painting?
Hey, wait.
Baha went back down the lobby and was making his way to the exit. Wait, what's happening? Baha walked right out the front door of the hotel without saying much of anything. What the hell's going on? Has the deal soured? Has our cover been
Are they
blown?
just gonna let him walk
Is
with the
this a
painting?
cross?
Right.
Police on standby were starting to get nervous. But Whitman was staying cool. Seconds passed.
Okay, Travis, I see you.
Minutes passed.
Stay cool.
Hours passed.
They're getting away.
Stay cool.
Stay cool.
And then
Stay cool.
they came back with a different bag in hand.
Scout Turner.
The bag they had before
Decoy.
was a decoy.
See, I knew it. Check first.
Yeah.
They were using it
They were actually semi-smart with it.
to see if any cops would be drawn out. Now that the deal seemed solid, they brought the real thing. Got him. Cadham returns to the room, and Whitman examines the painting.
That's the real deal.
That's the code word. Go, go, go.
Whitman spoke the code words necessary to launch their raid on the room.
Would you like an orange?
Excuse me?
My favorite color is orange.
Imagine just mentioning that. My favorite color is orange.
Okay.
I mean, orange, you glad? I said orange?
Anyway, thanks for the money, but we gotta go.
No, wait. Let me arrange you a cab.
That's okay.
Just that, bro. You're taking time.
Whitman jumped into the bathroom, clutching the painting to his chest. The SWAT team quickly overwhelmed the stupefied suspects. The arrests of Baha Kadham, his brother Diea, and the betrayed Lindgren went off without a hitch. Whitman emerged from the bathroom victorious. Women swooned, men swooned, I'm swooning. Jesus, what a man.
Why didn't they just not?
Caught by the police.
Yes, well done, Whitman. And we would have gotten away with it if it wasn't
remember
for
you
your
meddling
sly
kids.
doggery.
Thank you. Now, take him away, boys.
Whitman held
Chavez!
the painting aloft. It was now safe. He returned it to the Swedish National Museum. The timing was perfect, because in just a few days they would be exhibiting a show on Rembrandt anyway.
No,
and
nice.
they had him back, but a story to go along with it. The painting was unveiled.
Oh,
as
it'll be
the
worth
secret,
way more then.
this time behind glass, and with a specially assigned
And
security
hopefully
guard
freaking cameras.
standing by its side. So the Cadham brothers and Alexander Lindgren were
Jail.
convicted of receiving stolen goods. However, their sentences were overturned by a Swedish appeals court ruling that they had been provoked into the crime.
What?
But
I told you.
What?
You provoked them because you could have arrested them so much earlier.
Yeah, but then they didn't even have the real painting.
Yeah,
That's what I'm saying. You need to get confirmation.
Yeah, but it's not just that as well. Plus, it was the fact
How,
that you
no, I want to know how that's provoking them.
because you drew them out.
Have you ever? Oh, okay. Okay.
Look, if
I can see it from the initial part of like forcing the father to like.
Exactly. If I have drugs and you know I have drugs and they persuade you to tell me to sell drugs to them, that's coercion. You can't do that. Do you get what I mean? I have to willingly come and sell them to you. You can't persuade me to sell it to you.
That's boring.
That's why you know in some places like if someone's undercover, you can say to them, "Oh, you're a police officer," because they have to say yes or no.
I mean, they can just say no.
If they say no,
I feel like we've had this conversation
if they say no, you won't get arrested. You can't get arrested because they have to admit if they're police officers. Because if they lie,
but what if they say no? You sell them drugs and then they say yes.
They lie to you.
No,
they can't lie because that's coercion.
How the frick are you supposed to do your job? You're supposed to tell the truth all the time. Then that's stupid.
You can't like.
I hate to be a police
officer into doing something. Like if you're a police officer, you can't be like to me.
I can understand why the rules stand.
You get what I mean?
Because it kind of stops them from like manipulating and sending wrong people to jail and like kind of manipulating evidence and stuff like that.
If you came up to me and you said, "Oh, have you got drugs?" and I was like, "Oh, you a police officer?" And then you were like,
"Why are you asking me that?"
Yeah,
that's a yes in itself.
If you say that, then I'll be like, "Oh, well, I don't have any drugs, but why would you come up to me randomly and say that?" Do you get what I mean?
You just look like you have drugs.
But I that is crazy. I think
it's very restricting. That's by the sound of it.
People don't think, "Oh yeah, let me say, oh, you're a police officer." Especially if someone's been rooted from undercover, like from time. You don't think like, "Oh yeah, you're a police officer."
But that's what I'm saying. Why would you not?
But that's why I always
every
ask
single
person
though.
That's why I ask anyone.
Like whenever you recruit someone, have it in the application.
Record it on tape as well. On tape as well.
Exactly.
You won't get bagged.
Like that's your interview question. Are you a police officer? No. So even if the spent 10 years undercover
job interview, you got one question to pass the job. You come into the gang, man. You're like, "I want to join your gang." They're like, "All right. Can you get dressed properly for the interview, please?"
We're gonna assume an interview.
Exactly. Okay. We've got a couple questions. Are you a police officer?
No.
Welcome to the team.
So even if like 10 years later, like it turns out that I'm like, yeah, I've been a police officer the whole time. You're under arrest.
You coerced me. You plotting that.
I didn't do any such thing. What do you mean?
You said you weren't a police officer.
Prove it.
Guys, bring the cameras.
Hey guys, you gotta let him go. You can't do that.
But I killed millions.
I can't do anything. You have to let him go.
You made me do it because do you know why as well? Because if you say you're not a police officer, anything you said or did to influence me is false. Do you get what I mean? If I was not if I didn't ask you, you're a police officer, you can then say things and do things to influence me, and it wouldn't be counted as you trying to, because it would just be like, "Oh yeah, like yeah, oh yeah." Da-da. But if I ask you, you're a police officer, and you're like, "No," and then you start doing things to influence me, and you persuade me, and you're proper like, "Oh yeah, go do that. Oh yeah, go do." Then it's like you were trying to make me do the crime.
Well, that's just. At that point,
I think like, that is part of the.
At that point, it's like you go undercover. I mean, imagine you being undercover for time.
Yeah. And then like
one day, some random kid, some random.
My son comes up to you and says, "Are you a police officer?" And I'm there sitting down. I'm not even thinking nothing of it. I'm just there sitting down eating, and then you're just there like, "Oh my."
Like in front of your boss as well, the people that you've been trying to manipulate.
Exactly. And then my wife's just there recording it because it's our kid's first couple words, and it's like,
oh my god.
I'm just there eating, and I'm like, it's alright, isn't it? No, I would have gone if it was with a meddling kids. Guys, I don't know if I'm completely accurate, but I think that is.
I don't know how accurate, but if it's true,
I think it is partly true. Yeah,
it sounds very annoying
because I think that's what's happened with them as well.
Anyway, we hope you guys have enjoyed that. As usual, we enjoyed it.
We've been on Unorthodox reactions. Cool. You know what we've done. We've reacted. If you are still watching with us, we appreciate you. If you left early because your mum said it was bedtime or you had to do some other stuff,
yeah, we totally understand.
We still appreciate you. Still, thank you for clicking and watching the video. Make sure you do what?
Like, comment, and you see that red thing that says subscribe, just just click it.
Subscribe.
5, 4, 3.
No, don't do the 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Anyways, guys, thank you for checking in with us. We've been on Unorthodox Reactions. This has been on
And
we'll see you guys next
in
time.
the next one.
Peace.
In a bit.